With all the food and all the gift unwrapping we'll soon be doing, it's no surprise this time of year we have a lot of trash to get rid of. The majority of the trash, though, could be recycled and reused. Here to get us started from the largest recycling center in North America, how cool is that? Located right here in our valley in North Las Vegas, it's Jeremy Walters with Republic Services. Jeremy, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm really good. So this time of year, during the holidays, we generate so much more trash than other times of year. Give me an idea of some of the stats.
So, as you said, we're generating a lot more trash, and it's about 25% more between Thanksgiving and New Year's Day. And what that actually equates to is about 1,000 pounds extra per household. It's a lot of waste, but the good news is, yeah, most of it can be recycled or reused.
Yes, and I will confess, I am the head recycler in my house, and I'm very good at washing things out and making sure they get in the recycling bin, get out on my curb so they can be picked up by Republic Services. Let's talk about some environmentally friendly options when it comes to picking the gift wrap this year. You know, a lot of folks will be sending out gifts across the country. Is there anything we can do to make a difference there?
Absolutely. So when we're wrapping our gifts, think simple is better. The fancier that the wrapping paper or the bags become, the less recyclable that they're going to be. So your glitter-covered wrapping paper, the laminated bags, the bows, the ribbons, those all can be reused or repurposed, but they can't go in the regular recycle bin. If you're going to be shipping gifts, think about the sustainable option. The cardboard box is a recyclable item itself, but most of the time the contents that we use to pad the contents of the box are not going to be easily recyclable. So think about the styrofoam peanuts, the bubble wrap, the big air-filled pillow packs. Those can't go in a regular recycle bin. They actually have to go back to a grocery store for recycling. So the sustainable option, you can use the box, but maybe fill it with some shredded paper or some crumpled paper. Okay,
that's an excellent tip. Thank you. And I heard you mention that there are certain wrapping papers, you know, the glitter and such, and it's too bad because I love glitter, but I know it really is wasteful. What about tape all over wrapping paper? Do you have to take the tape off before you put it in the recycle bin?
If it's a minimal amount of tape, it's okay, but if we're wrapping that whole thing in tape, the boxes, we're basically laminating a box with the amount of tape that we use, you'd want to tear it off or pitch it in the garbage simply.
Okay, and just to clarify, you know, sometimes people just throw whatever they have, like maybe trash, in any bin they see that's available. But in fact, when people put trash in a recycling bin, it really does cause a lot of problems in the process. Can you just explain to me what goes on your end at the facility when people do that?
It does. You know, we get some aspirational recyclers. They're hoping that something's recyclable, so they throw it in the bin. But the challenge is that it can create more harm than good. And I want to go back to flexible packaging because people think that commonly your grocery bags, the bubble wrap, the saran wrap, those are all made out of plastic, so people automatically think it goes in the recycle bin. But
sure,
here at the recycling center, it actually gets wrapped and tangled around our equipment. So it creates inefficiencies, it contaminates other recyclables, good recyclable items. So we really want to be conscientious when we're throwing things in the bin, especially when we've got containers, whether they're metal or plastic or glass. If they're holding some sort of food or liquid, we want to gently rinse those and tap out as much of the liquid as we can. Since all our recyclables are mixed together, paper is very fragile. If it comes in contact with food and liquid waste, we have to throw it away. It cannot be recycled.
Right. Well, thank you so much for all the tips, and it really is exciting. Many people don't realize what an enormous recycling facility we have here in Las Vegas. It's pretty cool. I know people have a lot of questions, including where to take their Christmas trees. I'm going to go ahead and refer them to your website that's on the bottom of the screen right now for all those answers. Thanks so much for joining us. For more tips on how to properly recycle on America's Recycles Day, just head to recyclingsimplified.com. We'll also have this segment on our website in case you missed anything. Republic Services is a proud sponsor of Las Vegas Morning Blend.